Hey guys, it's Amaro MUA, and this is my very first video. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you came from Instagram because that's like the only place where I have followers. However, don't be afraid to stay. So please stay. If you want to know how to do this, keep on watching.
First, you're going to want to tie your hair back and moisturize. The moisturizer that I like to use is Cetaphil. Now, you have to keep in mind that a moisturizer for oily skin isn't really going to do the trick for a person who has dry skin. So remember, use a moisturizer according to your skin type. Now, our next step, and that I really like, is priming. I use a primer Hourglass, and you guys, with this primer, I've gotten home from like rainy and snowy days and my foundation still looks on like flawlessly. So prime and really don't forget it. Next step is foundation. I use Light 48 from Kat Von D, and I'm going to use this Mikasa brush. For 15% off on the entire website, use the code down in the description box, and you know what? Honestly, this brush makes it look perfect. Now is our concealer. I use concealer by Cover FX, and I'm using it on my concealer brush from an unknown brand because I ain't got time for that. Anyway, now instead of a beauty blender, guess, no, our Mikasa brush, because there's a set. It's a set. It's not just like one or two. There's 4, and it only takes seconds for you to blend. So I really recommend you buying it. Now is our translucent powder. I like to use Cameo powder by Ben Nye. It's really good. You can really just use any translucent powder. I hear the Laura Mercier one is really good. My friend has it. Shout out to Brandy. Alright, you're going to put that to set your under eyes, and I like to set my smile lines and under my contour. And then you're just going to set the rest of your face. Now our next step is to bronze. I'm going to use a Naked Flushed Urban Decay palette on a nice angled brush. And you're basically just going to grab a little bit because you don't want a lot. But really, it's just because I'm trying to go all natural, really, just a little bit. Alright, well, you can add how much you want. You're going to put that right on your cheekbones, jawline, and forehead. If you want to go for the nose, go ahead. It's a free world. Do whatever you want. That's why I'm adding more. Alright, now it's time for the actual contour. I'm going to use a Too Faced Cocoa Contour, which smells amazing, by the way, in this little shade right here, on my same angled brush, so I can kind of mix them together. And we're just really just going to enhance the cheekbone-ish area. No, really just cheekbone area. And you're also going to put that in your jawline to hide the double chin, because no one wants that. And we're also going to go ahead and put it on my forehead. As you can see, I do have a no head, so I'm not going to contour a lot. I'm mainly just going to focus on highlighting in that area. And the rest, I'm just going to go ham, as you can see, because I really like contour. I feel like it kind of changes the look. Now, we're going to go on with our blush. We're going to grab it on the same palette. We're going to grab our nice blush brush. Whichever you got is completely fine. We're going to put it in the apples of the cheeks. But you have to remember to tap before, because you don't want to look like a clown. Alright, as I said, you're going to put that right in the apples of your cheeks. Focus. Alright, right in the apples of your cheeks, finally. Right on the apples of your cheeks. To add a little bit more of color to your face and not look like a zombie, more like a human. Alright, now that I'm happy of my contour and my blush, we're going to go on with the eyes. From the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette, we're going to go in shade Golden Ochre, and we are going to put it right on our crease. We are going to basically use this as a transition color. Oh, and by the way, I already primed and I did my eyebrows before this step. So yeah, you put the amount that you like, and then next with Buon Fresco, I think you're just going to put that in the inner sort of crease, if that makes any sense, and then blend it out as you go. So I focused on my, say, inner half of my crease. Next, you're going to grab the color Love Letter, and you're just going to put it on the V shape right there. Outer corner, basically. I'm first going to add a little bit to see how much product I want. But since I am a makeup junkie, I obviously added some more. You can add as much product as you want. It's really just according to the type of makeup you like. So yeah, I'm really focusing on this part to, especially with my face type, it's pretty like squished together, so I have to bring light towards my inner corner eyelid thing. Now with a pencil brush, we're going to go in with Cypress Umber, which I didn't show, by the way. And you're going to add a little bit more of dimension into the crease and give it a little bit more shape. And then now we're just going to grab your fluffy blending brush and you're just going to blend it all in together to make it look a little bit, you know, more coherent, I guess. A little bit more blended and more soleiled. Alrighty. So blend as you want. Blending is really, really important. Next is the shade Tempera. And we're just going to put that on your inner corner, I guess. Inner corner of your eyelid. Let's call it the first half of your eyelid. So you're going to put it in the first half of your eyelid. And I'm going to do this, or basically you are going to do this. We are going to do this together to add a little bit more light to that. Next, you're just going to blend it all out so we don't have any rough edges. Next, with Vermeer, which is a little shiny shade, we're going to put that where we put Tempera to add a little bit more light. And we're going to give it a bit more, you know, the blending thing. I don't know. It looks pretty, so I put it there. I mean, it still looks good. And again, blend it out so you don't have any rough edges. Alright, next with your nice concealer brush, you can just clean the excess that you didn't like and, you know, make it according to you. Now on the top, as you can see that I'm putting right on my brow bone, I grabbed a little bit more of Tempera to soften it. Now with your eyeliner, yes, which I already did, and I put on my eyeliners. If you want to know how to do it, I'm going to upload another video just on the eyeliner. Now we're going to go ahead again and go with our lower lash. I used burnt orange and real gar just mixed together. We're just going to put that right under our lower lash. Don't be afraid to go in, because really if you're going for a dramatic look, you can go however. Now it's our highlight, the Anastasia Glow Kit. Now we're going to go, I like a lot of highlight because, as I mentioned, I'm a junkie. So I'm going to mix these two colors together. I'm going to put them on their brow bone to add a little bit more light to the look. I'm also going to put them in my inner corner to bring in more light. Again, as I mentioned, my face is kind of squished together. Next, basically you add as much as you want. Now that I'm done, you're going to put that in the tip of your nose right there and bring it. I'm using a nice little flat eyeshadow brush because I feel like it's a good tool to kind of use, and I can measure where I put it and where I don't. So I mean, look at that highlight though. Look at it. And again, and you're also going to put it in your Cupid's bow, and I also put it on my chin. So there I go, the chin, basically adding a lot of light to the face. Now, I go ham. Now, are you guys ready to see one of the biggest fan brushes of all time? Are you ready? I mean, prepare yourself. Bam! Look at that! I know, and look at the highlight though. Oh my god, I like died right there. Anyway, my highlight is pretty poppin'. Looks so good. Now let's add a little over here. And what? You can, where is it? You can barely see it. Where are you? Hello? Hello? I mean, look at that slayage. And then, bruh, like, where you go? Let's add a little bit more because I'm a junkie. Alright, alright. Okay. And then now, for the lips, I use Trendsetter.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I ain't ready for this.
Oh shit!
Thank you for watching. Oh my god. I hope you like, subscribe, and you know, comment down below about the video and about this. So I'm actually pretty excited. I'm thinking of uploading every week. I'm not sure what days. You guys tell me what days you want a new video. Just down in the comments. Write it down. Anyway, bye. I love you so much.